My comment so, Nene Dr. Samuel Afriyie, or a political analyst and a lecturer, Kumasi Technical University, any Assemia. Thank you, Toy, APP, Imo Enkomo. Dr. Oti and Ka, Yamao, a channel pay with Kessben FM and a Kessben TV Plus. So,
yeah, maybe I'm better than the same.
I'm also a Doc, MPP for thank you, to on what Sassi. Thank you, the MJ Kodeda Dasi. But some more APP moon, dear Dr. Baumia Kay, and moon, some more attitude in Yano. Means what to be. First of all, Dr. Baumia flag bearer, and someone walk cannot who say.
We are classic. La manager or chief for anyone for more Facebook. Look for me. Because I thank you for I don't agree with the assertion say thank you to. Because what for election, let's say what could lose it at this marginal. Ukukuno ye and the Guasia Cassia pa, it your part in that. Yes, also will come up on that year. We your Kodashi. But yeah, among we maybe other religious beliefs say you be
No, Grace, how do you mean you?
Oh, say Yamini Omo, but maybe it's yeah, but I say you have to go in the Copato because your mouth. Akwanya se papa tene ko animo okusi atan teba ya bitni anyini the word near me ya chopa and also the koma for our party supported. They say go kwakodo masedi. I totally disagree, but I don't know muna party no mudi and mudi said but in the right the both leader can say common sense perspective there. And what's that we call now Okopacho. The one to me anya, the oye, and the quality of one to me anya, no, a way. It's Madaruma, let's never find saying, now, Mumaya, and I'm tired to say by ya. Because the party supporters at one group, or Mopa, the quality of Munisi and one, at the same time, they also want to have food. That to be a umbit heading Kunimwa Batu. I don't know. Thank you so much. I disagree with that term.
But Doc say the entire meant me and Ninkunim no church we say or no flag bearer no. Ibia Obia Beka say also say no with the car can some man for say or ye cremoni intra. Now so mo analyze the results no baby a reverend minister courage na kra no obiti no. Tinya kremu factor kra. There so church and baby was a bow adebu ana minim ho hwe ne ye. How do you see that?
And I make us say, thank you for this. You say, Apologise, and win this in there, Omolusi. And I'll tell back because the secretary, General Secretary of Mopa, so now party for him. And only I said yourself, and why thank you, maybe because of political reasons, if you want to amend this, if you don't want to not, but in the actual sense, and what's our Konako Pacho? Now, try the Kuntia. When to me and you could him arm a party. And on that, you say, I know the opposite is here, you. I know that, but about me, as you say, the interview show a second Jesus Christ. Who cry Bible, nobody cry report to now, and I see him say, who do cry, who treat him, I will be uncredited. But in the real sense, the assertion about Muslim factor, and also, it was a factor. I think the Christendom marshaled their people to vote against that because of the population of Moana. Over 2024 census now, you can see the population of Christians near more than 70, and Christian and Muslims. So you look at that kind of percentage now, you might think that it played a role. I think the Christians voted much for President Mahama. And you know, maybe he just want to use it for political strategy.
Doc, I've heard somewhere okay, cost of living. And near my boy, system ye ding, and I feel arrogance or power. A idea ye nim. Say near my boy ye de Ghana pa. Afei na NPP mpanifo abemu mpanifo ne ade obia omo party man kra ka so omo kra ofre na onfa e ka bibia o se aso de o ka bibia omo ntie. But recent ones I would ka ho was in National Cathedral. It's $58 million spending, you know. A ka ho bi. And I say back 3 days I'm here to abano to petrol no crowd tea and one yini. Dr. Mamia abano amamu no ka ho pa.
No ka ho so no one ka ho.
So
Aye. Or ka ho in the sense because yeah vice president. And a vice president is about Jumana who could. But sometimes about mostly economic and certain decisions to be at. The judge said no one come. In the sense that we should a report of Musa Dankwa, the buyer. The second reason or more sign for the NPP loss is the former finance minister.
Yeah.
So which means he was taking most of the economic decisions and that is what might conclude a certain decisions to be another Dr. Baumia was not known. I also learned that even he led the Quran, he wasn't in line with it. But who are now as a vice president, your problem about not declining the role of the vice president, and also which mean but ideally, the question is, why didn't you resign? And I say, be a one step aside for things to run. But say, all those things, you should not be seen, say, as a Orwan Kasa is not part of the problem of the loss. He is part because the third reasons why the party lost, based on Musa Dankwa analysis, you should not be putting much blame on the party, Pennyphobia and Anado and other cronies, but on making sure some kind of presentation, any general. Sometimes I know can say yang. And then National Cathedral, a major mistake that the NPP making here. They should have given the project to the Christian community to handle on their own. But where the government of the day, now what they are buying and you know that the process was not transparent in a way, especially more designing or more, it was couched in such a way that transparency being and so then the Asafona committee no maybe resigning. And that was a major fall of the NPP, especially about spending, that is the public funds, project maybe a certain group of people. Nobody is saying that project is not, but what the Christendom, a champion the cause, raise funds, and the government assists them. I don't think that people will be much but the other aspect of corruption, and I say alleged corruption, a woman about spending more than $58 million in a project are still now. We have not even seen the foundation being developed, a half part, and it is something that I'm a part, I think Dr. Baumia is having all of that privy to the report, and I think that is what he's championing on it now.
Doc, maybe a chere my kakra, and it say e-levy, and I know can say na Ghana form pet ye de buy. E-levy the buy ye anti Dr. Baumianka. Or can I say Ebeka na some yato abaye to petrum. National Cathedral ya okay no. Throughout this campaign, one can be bia. Enti oka na no tumu hwe mass ane me nyina no onim se enye na ye koto aba odi nkuguo no. What was he up to? Go wouldn't say near my okay nyina ya de ebeko atia party, but wouldn't know the party nanim. And you see wo ye wadwen se weko anu atum ummo ho wa. De oye
to me there, to me different. Now, which I will tell who kakra, won't me who the oh sometimes. I think that Dr. Baumia Dimina and then the way of submissiveness and how we're vice president. Who see Opa Oka Yabefa Opa Yemfa. That is the assertion that the vice president
Basa DNL so ye.
Maybe never make a sense. The only thing is that maybe Albert resigning. That is what I think there. And I say you will make it known. When you make it known now, now we are buying now sabotage. You see the situation. And the only thing that could have saved him, and I said you could have resigned. No one will say and you might be a person on any and because of that, it goes against on presidential a contest and ambition. And I think that the man for genetic say, the Nado the idea vice president or presidential candidate in any and I think that one will communicate well for people to believe that Dr. Baumia is on his own we're more principled in trying to get out of one situation but maybe the other side is that no person on the president in the term, but only I want to show Uncle so probably Amma to say what be opposition leading. And that is how it works. But the only thing is that Nanka also resign. But also a type of governance, resignation in your part of us. I would say crowd would be a bit even I know you will be late to crowd with meeting us here as a minister. But what because I resign because my late. But that culture in Ama the tends to go with power. But now certain principles they fear to handle that.
Doc, dear Dr. Bamia came, who said another obey happy. The neighbor J. Samuel Bobo, because
my cross on to bomb and I don't go for to bomb.
There's fire on the mountain.
There's fire on the mountain, but and that shows how Dr. Baumia was being seen in the governance, but they make kind of say more put too much blame on Nanado and sometimes decisions. Because at the end of the day, it's obviously only the party now. It's another achievement that you are going to write on. And then they want to because another there are certain areas be another born home or day or no, you use that. And not the other guys make but a baba be a tosia, untimika say, Nintano, you're very cautious, put too much blame on the government, any to be seen, say, and another, any confobina, I'm an opportunity, and I say, no more you maybe one, and my part of the Lucia. And I've said it earlier, I say, on only a number 3 of the regions in here, part in Lucia. In the emotional, only very careful. Now, don't put too much blame on the government. Yes, and another people will come in and also attack him in a certain way. And then the cause, any intent now, or the champion of the unity, it will come back. The disunity will come back again. Now, I'll be fighting against the cause of even becoming a presidential candidate for the party. Even when I careful, people cry now, or money ever compete, let me use this as an example. Let's say, Kennedy for me, you should Nanado as a way of saying that I won't plan and say anything because it's a competition. A competition, so maybe I find that baby last meet me up. We should not go that side too much. Blame or no as part that also can't be. Because I don't so attack us again, but also put too much. Also can't be a part in the solution. Yes, also be to me. I balance the situation, but don't put too much blame on another. Yes, sir. Party disunity will continue to be there.
Finally, can I Japan say Ubia party Yanta want to be in film Biano? Yes, I'm Madam Refi. And also, say.
Oh, anyway, a very good suggestion on it, but now I didn't know, say, you want no, and suggest a party no stand, and now he's appealing to the party leadership to consider. You see, so one thing is that, and for 4 hours, are they ready to join the party? That is the issue. And proposal of free so no. Free in a procedural way, and also free them that pass over part of them don't be free. So it is sometimes unless is not everybody that can have the opportunity. I think it's a very good suggestion. Maybe the party should consider that committee committee, no one check one year for 4. You make the amnesty more, but not a blanket amnesty. So ubi wa. Mimia yenya yo abusiem ule no bi we traitor. No nya wo bebu na mu a. Time for phone yankopane sama. Except that the pakona no de ho, no are ready to come in. Tebia, the me tia partner have apologized and I'm ready. Muma makwenya meet me aba join me. But if the person is not ready, now I'm amnesty. Opa no beba pa but ubia na when the serious impact on the party in the negative way, So opportunity will honor the man. No, they're ready. The most important is whether they are ready to come back. Let's give the opportunity to them. If they say the opportunity, then the party will see them in a different way. So on the other side, they didn't consider those who have left in a way, and those people should be ready. They are not ready, I think later the party will justify that mama join the party, but mama join it. So now you'll be considered as an opposition to the party and aims and objective. So it's a very good thing, but I don't know the time in sometimes the time is really critical because now we are now looking party and one of them is that people were I think they should delve much to some of these issues that lead the party. And make sure say what's the party national executive and also it make cast some of the reasons.
Okay.
They should not leave it up to only Dr. Baumia alone. Because it's just on the champion. You're evangelism, sorry. You're evangelism leader. Also for common devotion and I say only the Bible plan, Majority said they should balance the approach. Non-national executive leadership to handle some of the issues that fight against the party name of Munusuyan, but not only Dr. Baumia. And yes, more attack will come on him to also tell his stories there.
It is all launching the campaign. Who knows that?
For me, it was Dr. Baumia's agenda for going for his thank you tour. And the executives, that is my personal view anyway. Part, and the potential. Because the national executives have nothing to tell the people of their party say they want to go and thank them. Because me na me di animo koye ya ko lusu me da ma se some buy fine because I make problems but most of the problem that they are facing, most of the loss came from the national executive because they were not able to do their work well. They failed the party members. Yes, and I've been championing the issue that they should have even resigned before and come out the national interim executive to make the party credible.
I see.
They failed the party. Resources spend a moon here, and another blame. You should have come out to tell the people.
So be the cannot about me at you. Said you now can even far one resign. Tell the national executive the assurance of resign.
Yes. So the national executive has failed the party members. So they should have even when the results came and whatever had happened, early this year, they should have just said that no, we have disappointed our party members and Ghanaians in general, and I believe that we have to step aside for the interim executive Sabah. And then more credibility about party leadership. And anybody, I'm saying that anybody that is part of this national executive will be able to members, the party members should punish that person because they feel the party.
Really?
Yes.
And I said, but we will cast about me and so they should punish him also. No, so now could be him.
If they think say or bad way no also or would you say also role player no when Tinia I mean the party members should also see him out. You see, It's high time people have to accept responsibility when they fail their people, but not to shift most of the blame to people. If you know that you cannot be part of a system that will make you to fail, then you step out.
Okay.
Now more credible. Say me now we no me need but who you can't have to worry. Who buy us me na me can na me tin na me esaman. I don't want to be better be asa entre yina.
Doc, era sipi. Era ta sama free political analyst and lecturer Kumasi Technical Guy University no ekodi and come for thank you to no emu and some kodi.